Siakam in at the forward slots. Lowry out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Baines in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Boston, round the small floor with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. Walker and Smart, the guards. And it's Tice in at the 5 down low.
And the Celtics last season mourning the passing of the great John Havlicek.
You know, Greg, he spent his entire career with the Celtics. He won 8 titles along the way. He was known as one of the great competitors and a class individual. His legacy undoubtedly will live on.
Now here's Walker. Back to Tatum. From outside, off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Siakam, coming off a stellar performance against Utah. Over Tice. Siakam misses.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Walker the pass to Tice. Tatum on the wing. From deep. A new 14 for Boston. Now here's Walker. 11 points for him in that last game against Milwaukee. 4 on the shot clock. And Baines pulls it down. And it's the Raptors ball. Fires for 3. Lowry can't get it to go. Lowry against Walker. Siakam pulls it in.
Nothing going right on the offensive end. 0 for 4 from the field.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Smart. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. The Celtics have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals. Toronto grabs the miss.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
14 feet away. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Shot from 16. They get it back.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just 1 pass more?
And here is VanVleet. And taken away by Brown. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
And Toronto choosing their team name back in '94. The fans helped them narrow it down, and with dinosaurs all over the silver screen, it helped tilt things towards the Raptors.
And we all remember those early uniforms, those giant velociraptors across the front. Fortunately, they've toned it down a bit since then.
Here's a look at numbers for Siakam. Great showing for him last season. He averaged about 17 points a game, 7 rebounds and 3 assists. And he brings it for them every game on the offensive end.
Well, I think you can tell he relishes this role, being the catalyst on the offensive end, night in and night out.
Baines finds VanVleet. And the Raptors miss again. Boston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. The kick out to Walker. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter, and he's able to get it back. It's good. And Toronto has possession. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. Their last encounter was in Boston, where they were able to handle the Celtics.
Yeah, and they won that matchup last time, and it wasn't even close, guys.
Yeah, I thought that had to do with getting the starters in foul trouble and then taking advantage of the substitutes, and that led to a huge disparity on the scoreboard.
The Celtics with the lead. He dishes it to Brown. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Walker's shot is off.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Here's Van Vliet. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
Undrafted out of Wichita State, Fred Van Vliet. Never the most heralded player, Doris. Well, you know, he says he bet on himself, and it's worked.
No doubt. Van Vliet's belief in himself gets him a 2-year, $18 million contract. But I think beyond that, this man, in the moments that mattered most in the playoffs, proved that Fred Van Vliet will deliver.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Doris, there is nothing like opening night in the NBA. Every fan base just teeming with optimism for the upcoming season.
I think all of us are just so thrilled to have NBA basketball back. There's no losses in the losing column. Everybody's happy. Let's tip it off and go.
And guys have that little step, and these first weeks of the season are always exciting.
Oh, no doubt. Everybody's bursting with enthusiasm. Players are fresh.
Now here's Van Vliet. Marcus Smart missing that last shot. Lowry for three. Rebounded by Smart. Well, it was the Raptors winning their last game against the Jazz. In the corner, Tatum with it. Walker in the post, now recovering, and the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Well, you have to give credit to Kemba Walker, who has always found ways to improve his game year after year. Has worked on that shot and tool set enough where he can now be a handful to defend for any guard.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One side.
And with Walker, as he has progressed as a player, you know, Greg, so has his leadership.
And Kemba has been a natural leader for so long during his time. When your leader puts in the work that Kemba does, it has to inspire the rest of that roster.
Now here is Lowry. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
And can't do much else. The strength of Anunoby comes in handy on those challenging finishes.
Tatum's shot is off.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Here's Walker with the three. Doesn't go that time. And Toronto will come the other way. Van Vliet with it. Working on Walker. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Van Vliet. He has 5. Outside Lowry. Walker with the rebound.
Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
Again, the miss by Walker.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Right wing. Van Vliet with it. Over Smart. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Van Vliet's got 7 points in the game.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
So the Celtics call timeout, their first. They talk about bangers in the NBA, Doris, the Australian. Aaron Baines, rugged as they come.
Kev, he is the very definition of an energy guy. This man is a great defender. You get blindsided by one of his picks, you are going to feel it the next day.
Now we'd like to take this moment to show you the teams that a year ago made a trademark of scoring points off turnovers. 5th on the list, the Celtics.
And they turned all those mistakes into points at the other end. That aggressive style really yielding big dividends.
Now Walker, he's got 5. Outside Tatum. Trying to get something going. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
You have to be effective from anywhere on the floor if you're going to be elite. Jason Tatum, the in-between game, that's on point too, fellas.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 7. Floats one up, and that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. Six to shoot. Here's Anunoby. Sweet little floater. Anunoby's got 6 points.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Walker dishes to Brown. A step back shot here. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Anunoby's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Van Vliet. And the basket is good. Now it's a 6-point Raptor lead.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and the layup by Walker. Walker's got his 3rd bucket of the night. For the Celtics, they come into this one following a loss to the Bucks in Milwaukee. Now here's Van Vliet, guarded by Smart. And Smart over to help. Van Vliet kicks to Lowry. Just 5 on the clock. 3-pointer. He can't get it to go. And it's Boston the other way. Left side, Brown. That's a 2-pointer for Walker. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Anunoby's got his 5th rebound in this one.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Now here's Smart, following the miss by Kyle Lowry. Nice shot by Smart.
Well, you have to respect the physicality of Marcus Smart's game, right? Just because you make contact with him doesn't mean he's not going to finish.
Lowry passes to Van Vliet. Back to Lowry, over Walker. Lowry, good. And the Raptors lead by 4.
A ragged start for him offensively, but he'll take it. It brings him to 1 of 8 from the field.
Here's Walker. He has 7. pass to Tatum. Jacks up a three. Kept alive by Boston. Thompson with the bucket.
Well, that's a prime example of why Tristan Thompson is considered one of the best offensive rebounders in the game right now.
Van Vliet passes to Baines. Lowry against Walker. Now here's Van Vliet. He's guarded closely. Baines passes to Siakam. Van Vliet. Over Tatum. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake.
This is an important part of Pascal Siakam's game. Get into your mid-range, catch your rhythm.
And the city of Boston, 12 championships since 2000, 6 in football, 4 in baseball, and 1 apiece in hockey and basketball.
Greg, you'd have to say Boston has become the sports capital of the country. The fans are knowledgeable, they're passionate, and they are justifiably proud.
Lowry passes to Baines, and that one is good.
We call that floor vision, gentlemen. Kyle Lowry with the pretty pass.
To the middle, and it's Thompson with the jam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now, here's Siakam. To the paint. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, the increased playmaking ability of Pascal Siakam on display. Pretty pass.
To the inside, and Thompson throws it down.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. Up and in on the layup. Anunoby's got 8 points. Well, it was the Raptors winning their last game against the Jazz in Salt Lake City. Now, here's Walker. 9 points in the game so far. From deep three-point range.
Well, I'll tell you, his anticipation, one of the things that sets Kyle Lowry apart on the defensive end, he read that play the entire way, Kevin.
And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Raptors up by 4. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. You've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Here's Davis. Around the small floor with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. Then there's Tristan Thompson. Then there's Teague. And it's Wanamaker in at the 2-guard spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Now here's Tatum. He had a 30-point outing their last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
Boy, and defensively, he had them off balance. He was able to come away with 4 steals.
Brown against Powell. Shoots from 12. And he connects with the jumper. Brown's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, don't you love the way Jaylen Brown is squaring up in the mid-range? This guy's getting his feet under him, his pre-shot preparation outstanding.
Teague against Davis. Siakam outside. Pass to Anunoby. 5 on the clock. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
I'll tell you, it's 6'8" with elite athleticism. Good luck checking OG Anunoby on the interior.
Outside Teague, and the pass to Tatum. It's blocked.
I'll tell you, Siakam has the ability to intimidate offensive players. How about that one? Send it back.
Great D that time from Tatum. Celtics trail by 4. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
And stolen by Jeff Teague. The kick out to Tatum. Here's Brown in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Now, Kev, Brown showing off that delicate touch, becoming much more reliable with his jumper the longer he plays in the NBA.
Now here is Davis. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Powell, no one around him, and the Raptors miss again.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
And the Celtics, Brad Stevens, one of the youngest head coaches in the league and also one of the more respected.
And Greg, I was surprised that he didn't get any Coach of the Year votes 2 seasons ago. Think about it. The Celtics overcame injury to make the Eastern Conference Finals. Last season, he admitted his most trying in the 12 years as a coach. Boy, he is looking to get them back on track.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Kyle Lowry is hard-nosed, as we all know, and if you ask him, it comes from his upbringing in Philadelphia. Lowry said, "A Philly player is what a basketball player is. We played on concrete. You got to be mentally tough. You're not trying to be athletic. You get hit the wrong way, you run into a metal pole." Kevin, that's what made him, from Philly to Villanova to Toronto to an NBA champion.
I don't know about running into the metal pole, but that sounds painful. He's certainly as tough as he can be. David, thank you. Now here is Davis. Jeff Teague unable to get his shot to go. Wanamaker the pass to Tatum. Good D by Siakam. For the Celtics, they come into this one following a loss to the Bucks. Anunoby, good.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Teague the pass to Thompson. He kicks to Brown. And finished off by Brown.
Oh, my goodness, Kevin. Brown finishes off the drive, not simply laying it in, but a message of authority on the dunk.
Now here's Davis. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And another basket for Toronto. And so Wanamaker will bring it up for the Celtics. They trail by 6. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Teague against Davis. Pass to Siakam. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. Siakam's got the lead back up to 6 now for the Raptors. And here is Teague. Toronto grabs the miss. Anunoby's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Pass to Baines. 6 on the shot clock. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Williams, he's checked in for Boston.
And it seems like every team is in search of the, quote, power wing. The guys that have the quickness to defend on the perimeter and the strength to battle inside. OG Anunoby certainly fits the bill.
Now here's Williams. Thompson finds Teague. Softly drops in the floater. Teague's got his first points of the night.
Don't you simply love the ability of Jeff Teague to keep the defense off balance? He is lethal in these pick-and-roll environments.
Davis inside, Teague covering, and Davis can't get it to go. And a 7'2" wingspan for Anunoby. He's got the reach, Doris, of a big man.
He does, Kevin. He also has the strength of a big man, but he's got the versatility defensively to guard across 4 positions. It's about finding consistent minutes for OG because the potential is there, Kevin.
Now here's Davis after Jaylen Brown's miss. Here's Anunoby. 14 points for him. The shot by Powell, no good. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Raptors leading by 5. Passes to Anunoby. Back to Powell. Latrey. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Teague drives in. Chalk up 2 there. Now just a 3-point Raptor lead.
Well, Kevin, that is Jeff Teague just using his speed to go right by the defender. I'll tell you, turn around, he's gone.
The pass to Powell. Here's Anunoby. And the Raptors miss again. For Boston, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Doris, for Jeff Teague, he's not expected to be the scorer on this team that he once was.
And for Teague, to me, that is a blessing, as he is much better suited as a distributor of the basketball. He's got great vision, cut down on his turnovers, and therefore his assist numbers increase.
Shoot 2.
Free throw good. Teague. The Raptors' Nick Nurse winning an NBA title in his first season. Greg is an NBA head coach.
The first time a head coach who'd also helmed a team in a foreign league has won it. Nurse often reminisces fondly on those days coaching in Europe. And this summer he was entrusted with coaching the Canadian national team at the FIBA World Cup.
And so Teague hits 2 free throws. Doris, I know you're really on coaches who are fast forward and thinking about where the game is going, where it is evolving, innovation. And there are a lot of guys like that.
Well, there certainly are. And I would just point back to the NBA Finals, where for the first time in a very long time, Nick Nurse decided to go to a box and 1 and a triangle and 2. And you heard the announce booth sort of open up about their shock at employing such a non-traditional defensive scheme at maybe the most important time of the year. So really cool. I think most NBA coaches are outside the box. They're looking for whatever gives them a competitive advantage.
Sure makes it interesting, doesn't it?
It sure does.
Brown. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Lowry kicks to Davis. Back to Lowry. Inside. Shot clock at 5. That one falls. Hollis Jefferson's got his first points of the game.
Well, the big man muscles there. Hollis Jefferson experienced at having to fight his way through the defense.
Here's Teague. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Lowry for 3. Drains the three-pointer. Lowry's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, there is absolutely no doubt that Kyle Lowry can shoot with range. He can make you pay from out there.
Teague with the ball. He's got 8. Tice passes to Brown. Three-pointer, and the 3-ball is good. Brown's got 9 points now in the quarter.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Lowry Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Puts up a three. Bangs home the trifecta. Lowry's got 8 points.
Kyle Lowry's best skill might be his competitiveness, the answer from three.
Outside Teague. Pass to Brown. There's the three. And Baines pulls it down. Toronto leading by 4. In the corner, Hollis Jefferson. And Boston with the rebound. Brown's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Tice. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And the Celtics looking to bounce back and make another deep playoff run.
And I think, Greg, they certainly have the talent to do it. This is a team that remains on the upswing. They have draft picks and assets. I think they are well positioned for the future.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Boston making a switch here. Walker's checked in. Then for the Raptors, Boucher is checked in. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Davis. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
VanVleet looking around. Lowry against Walker. Lowry passes to Boucher. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Lowry against Walker. Brown the pass to Smart. Back to Brown. Down low. Here's Walker. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Walker's got 11 points.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Now here's Lowry. 8 points for him. And a wide open look for Siakam. No good with the triple.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge. Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
26 seconds left to play here in the half. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Lowry. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Utah.
And he was aggressive in how he played on the defensive side of the floor, notching 3 steals on the game.
1 second left. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Raptors lead by 2. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Brad Stevens. Coach, what did you think of your team's energy in the first half?
I think the energy's fine. I thought we did look a little gassed at the end of that first stint for some of our starters, but I thought for the most part it was good.
Thanks very much, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. The first quarter for the Raptors was fairly even. The biggest lead they were able to get out to during the first period was 6 points. The second quarter saw them lose just a fraction of the lead they held at the end of the first, as they're now ahead by 2 points at the half. And taking a look at the Raptors, Kenny, what did you see out there?
Well, I see a team that's playing smart, moving the ball around to the open man, just taking what the defense gives them. There's a nice flow, a nice energy, a nice synergy to the game.
And Shaq, your thoughts on the Celtics?
Well, the reserves came in and played like starters. Gave them some big points off the bench. It would be no surprise to see them get more minutes in the second half. They definitely deserve it. Though sometimes when you get more minutes, you get exposed. We shall see.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side,
my brother.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Raptors with the lead. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Raptors. Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Van Vliet out there with Lowry, and it's Baines in at the 5, home in the paint.
OG Anunoby is tremendously athletic, and when he plays with this level of aggression, it's hard not to foul him.
For Toronto, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. If you were coaching, Doris, and you could run your offense through any center in the game, and let's take guys that are playing right now because we can go back in history and the names are endless, but who would you run your offense through at that position?
Probably a guy that the casual NBA fan is not as knowledgeable about as they should be, Kevin, and that's Nikola Jokic. This is a young, early 20-year-old who may be the best passer out of the post position that we've seen in a generation. Jokic is a guy who can handle the ball from three-point territory. He can take it off the window and initiate your offense. They run him like a point center, and it's appropriate because he's unselfish and gifted as a passer.
Gifted, great word to use, you're right.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Raptors. On Saturday, they'll be playing against Blake Griffin and the Detroit Pistons. And then on Monday, they'll take on Steph Curry and the Golden State Warriors. Boston trailing. Walker the pass to Tice. Brown outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Brown's got 14 points.
Well, to me, that's excellent timing from Jaylen Brown. He shoots with confidence, knowing his teammates trust him.
Lowry passes to Siakam. Over Tatum, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And that's now 6 points for Siakam. Pass to Tice. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Kyle Lowry. Here's Anunoby. A three-pointer off the mark. And it's Smart with the ball for the Celtics. It's a one-point game. Siakam against Walker. Here's Tatum. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 4 assists now tonight.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3. Terrific play calling. Everything clicking out of the gates here.
Lowry for 3. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Here's Tatum. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Anunoby's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Lowry against Walker. Good. That's 10 points for Kyle Lowry.
I I tell you, this guy just loves having the ball in his hands, Kevin, and why not when Lowry can make moves like that?
Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
And the Raptors with the ball, following the bucket by the Celtics. Sinks that one from the post. Lowry's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, Kevin, you know this. A guy at Lowry's size has simply got to be able to make the floater. That's a big-time delivery.
Walker against Lowry. The kick out to Tatum. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Puts one in the eye of the defense. First triple of the evening.
Oh, Van Vliet. He's got 9. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Lowry inside the line. It's Lowry again missing. The Celtics have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. That one bounces around and comes back out. For Toronto, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Passes it to Siakam. Rebound by the Celtics.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
And so here's Toronto. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. Siakam outside. Back to Van Vliet. Goes to the reverse layup and claps it in. Van Vliet's got 11 points.
Guys, how about the journey of the Raptors' Nick Nurse? So well traveled before taking the head job in Toronto. This guy has shown his worth. In his first season as a head coach in the NBA, it translates to a title. Absolutely incredible.
Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Raptors have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Anunoby, good.
I tell you, he's making everything he looks at tonight. He should be their #1 option on every possession.
And Coach Nick Nurse paid some dues, Doris, before his turn as head coach of this Toronto team.
Well, think about it. Early in his career, he's a player coach in the British Basketball League. Then he goes and establishes a G League franchise in his home state of Iowa. Then to lead that team to a title in 2011, join another G League team for the Raptors and win a title in 2013. Really an incredible journey, guys.
Now, here's Walker. He's got 11. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You get the sense that Jason Tatum has a drive to be great. This is a young player who doesn't lack for confidence. I love watching him play.
And that one falls for Tatum. Guys, you talk about players coming in and with a huge impact. Jason Tatum showed he was more than ready to be an NBA star.
Rare do you see a player as polished and as impactful as Tatum. Stepped right in to be one of the top players on a top team with Boston. Fits their system perfectly, and really the sky is the limit for that young man.
And so Tatum nails them both. So it's such an honor to be on this with you, and you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst, breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college, looking to get ahead in their career in what you've chosen?
Well, first and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible. And I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder than you.
Thanks, Kev.
Now here's Van Vliet. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. Clock at 6. Davis. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Davis has got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Fires from deep. No good that time. And the Celtics going the other way now. Tatum drives in. Powell pulls it in. Toronto's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. He lobs it up. It's deflected. It's stolen by Tice. Now here's Walker. He's got 11. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Raptors. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Baines dishes to Davis. Rebound, Boston. Thompson's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Green passes to Thompson. There's Walker with the 3. Connects from three-point range. Walker's got 14 points.
And this is where Walker thrives, an assertive long-distance shooter.
Now the pass to Anunoby. Seasons at Indiana for OG Anunoby, and the 23rd pick of the 2017 draft. Greg talked about his game.
You know, NBA ready physically from day one. You know, still working for consistency with the shooting, especially at the free throw line. But I like his potential as a two-way player.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
And the potential Anunoby has is exciting. Has the athleticism, the shooting touch, and the drive to keep improving.
Celtics making a switch here. Williams is checked in, and the Raptors also making a change. Boucher is checked in. Good on both. Austin with the ball. They trail by 1. Outside Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. And Williams gets it to go on the assist by Tatum. And the Celtics lead by 1.
Well, you can tell there's a team-first mentality with the young gun Jason Tatum working to find the open teammate. Nice.
Now here's Davis. And here is Van Vliet. Good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Walker finds Tatum. Thompson outside. Pass to Walker. Lets the 3 fly. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And that's now 17 points for Kemba Walker. Davis against Green. Davis, the pass to Van Vliet. Teardrop shot, and he sinks the layup. Van Vliet's got 6 here in this quarter.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Pass to Williams. Back to Walker. Passes it to Williams. Outside, Walker. They double-team Walker. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Williams for 3, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Hollis Jefferson's checked in for Toronto. Raptors have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Davis, the pass to Hollis Jefferson. Here's Boucher. The pass to Van Vliet. Here's Boucher. He's covered by Thompson. Boucher's shot is off.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Green kicks to Tatum. Powell with the steal. Pass to Van Vliet. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
The offensive rebound. They kick it out to Green. Outside, Walker. Oh, good on the three. Toronto's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Williams with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Jeff Teague, he's checked in for Green. .32 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Powell. Shot clock at 6. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his 5th assist in this one. Celtics trail by 3. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Bounce pass from Tatum. Thompson outside. There's Walker with the 3. And it's Walker again missing. Here's Van Vliet from downtown. Oh, big time play!
And he nailed it!
That is a huge three-pointer. Extends the lead at the last possible second. That'll give him a big boost going into the fourth period.
And so it's Toronto with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We've got more in store for you right after this. And meanwhile, Coach Brad Stevens talking to his team.
Hey, we're still in it because you're getting stopped. All right? Let's get stopped, add good offense to this, and let's go. Here we go.
Well, Brad doing his best, Greg, to energize his guys to play better on offense.
No doubt. And I like what the coach is saying. The defense is there, and he's recognizing that, but they've just got to be better offensively.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Tristan Thompson is out there with Jason Tatum. And there's Teague. Then it's Williams. And it's Walker in at the shooting guard. That's the Boston 5. Here's Powell. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. Powell with it. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Boston making some changes. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Thompson. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Walker. Siakam is checked in for Toronto. Passes it to Hollis Jefferson. Now here's Van Vliet. Guarded by Tatum. Here's Siakam. That 3 off the mark.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And you look at Jaylen Brown, the 3rd pick back in 2016. Doris tantalizing strength and athleticism.
Well, the absolute definition of a perfect basketball body. Excellent first step. For him, it's all about aggressiveness. Bringing those tools to bear in terms of your basketball skill.
No good on the free throw.
And for Jaylen Brown at the free throw line, he has worked so hard on his mechanics, and that's paid dividends in terms of his confidence, guys.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for the Raptors. And he can't hit the second. Raptors leading by 4. Powell finds Lowry. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
But toughness being shown right there by Kyle Lowry. There's no doubt he is this team's bull. He will finish and head to the line.
Free throw drops for Kyle Lowry.
And over the last few seasons, Kyle Lowry's scoring trending downward. His assists increasing, though, dramatically, relying more on his teammates to get the job done.
And we've seen Lowry settling for more perimeter shots in recent years.
I mean, he's always had a great motor, but you have to adapt as you get older. Some back issues starting to creep in, and important for him to stay healthy along the way.
And that one falls for Tatum. Moves on moves. That's Jason Tatum.
I mean, this guy's a natural isolation scorer. Jab steps, crossovers, turnarounds, fadeaways. He's got an awful lot in his bag.
And so Tatum nails them both.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
Smart against Powell. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's foul number 2 for him. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in.
Well, that's big-time hustle on the defensive end. Teague altering that shot thanks to his energy.
Here's Tatum. That's good. And so Teague with the assist. Tatum's got 6 here in this quarter.
Wow, he looks like a completely different player in this half. He's found his rhythm.
Teague against Lowry. Over Teague. Rebounded by Smart.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
Teague dishes to Tatum. The shot from 20 feet away. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second.
Stolen by Smart. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Can't get it to fall. The Raptors have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Powell against Smart. Takes it out to Siakam. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, an improved jump shooter through hard work and sacrifice. Pascal Siakam from deep. Okay.
Teague the pass to Williams. Tatum on the wing. Six on the shot clock. 16 feet away. They get the rebound. Williams. And he makes good on the layup.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Powell the pass to Siakam. Back to Powell. Here's Hollis Jefferson to the inside. Lowry, good. Lowry's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Well, that's about court awareness. Hollis Jefferson playing very well within the confines of this offense.
It's Brown on the wing. And it's blocked. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Williams with the steal. Now T. The dish to Tatum. Elbow shot is on the way. Another shot. Good D by Siakam.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Now here's Powell. 5 to shoot. Here's Lowry. The teardrop falls in. Now it's a 6-point Raptor lead.
Well, if you give him a window of opportunity, Kyle Lowry will attack the basket. He's not going to pass up that chance, Kevin.
Outside Tatum. Goes up to the stripe. Count the basket. Tatum's got 21 in the game.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Powell finds Siakam. Back to Powell. Lowry against T. Outside Lowry. Here's Boucher, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on Jaylen Brown.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Daniel Tice is checked in for Boston. Anunoby, he's checked in for the Raptors. He hits both from the stripe. And so it's Teague with it. He'll bring it up for Boston. 6-point game. Outside Tatum. And there's the pass to Brown. Clock at 6. Tice with the ball. Lowry picks him up. Here's Tatum. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Powell kicks to Lowry. Off target from outside.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. And the Raptors making a change here. Baines is checked in. Against T. Got a piece of it and stolen by Siakam. Anunoby, good. Anunoby's got 22 points.
I'll tell you, OG Anunoby showing you what could happen if he puts it all together. Doing work, OG.
T dishes to Tatum. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Tatum against Powell. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Tatum. Toronto calls timeout. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. And now we present our Jordan Player of the Game.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. He said, guys, we don't want to play hero ball. We don't want to take threes that aren't there. There are better options when you run the offense all the way through. Kevin, we'll see if they can make that adjustment.
Thank you, David. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lowry, sweet little floater. Lowry's got 21 in the game.
Well, no fear in Kyle Lowry's game. This guy is happy to take it inside and seek you out.
Walker the pass to Brown. Now, here's Tice. Here's Walker looking to get it going. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Baines has got 11 rebounds in the game. Lowry against Walker. Siakam up top. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well, you love to see OG Anunoby be engaged on the offensive end. Boy, being rewarded for looking for his shot.
And Walker kicks to Tatum. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And the most improved player in the league last season, Pascal Siakam, got better in every statistical category.
And it's those diamond-in-the-rough players that so often elevate the top teams. And, Greg, that's what the Raptors found in Pascal Siakam.
No doubt. The 27th pick back in 2016, now a full-time starter on a rookie contract, just over $2 million this season. He is due for a big raise.
The first one falls. Doris, isn't it interesting that we're seeing some teams with more three-point attempts than two-point attempts?
It's incredible, Kevin, that every year over the last decade you see more three-point attempts across all 30 NBA teams. And think about the Houston Rockets. In each of the last 2 years, the Rockets have actually taken more threes than twos. This is the evolution of the game. It is not going anywhere. There's two high-valued shots in the league. Restricted area twos, that means point-blank opportunities at the rim, and three-point shots, and everything else in between seems to be getting lost.
Van Vliet can't get it to go.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
And that one drops. Raptors leading by 6. Lowry passes to Anunoby. Back to Lowry. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Walker against Lowry. Walker taking his time here. The shot misses. Good work defensively by Lowry. Siakam outside. And Siakam throws it down. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 11 rebounds.
Well, Pascal Siakam's handle has gotten tighter, and that makes a dribble drive a problem for the defender.
Walker in the post. Now recovering. 6 to shoot. Brown kicks to Tice. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Lowry passes to Anunoby. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 5 assists tonight.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
And it's Brown missing.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Here's Siakam. Rebound, Boston. Brown's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Walker. And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Well, Jaylen Brown has a ton of upside, and he shows it with his passing ability there.
And you always know what you're going to get from Walker from the line. He's been a solid, consistent free throw shooter his entire career.
Now, here's Siakam. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Siakam's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Walker against Lowry. The kick out to Brown. And the 3 off target. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth. Walker against Lowry. Over Walker. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And Walker's got the ball here for the Celtics. They trail by 7. Bounce pass from Smart. There's the triple. Walker's shot is off. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.